Did you hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu, you just get what you deserve.
Did you hear about the lady that pooped her pants while she was on an elevator?
Me?
Have you pooped your pants on an elevator?
No.
Did you hear about the lady that did
No,
that?
I haven't.
She was taking shit to new levels. My favorite one. Why was the scarecrow promoted? Why? He was outstanding in his field.
Why did the chicken go to a seance?
Oh.
To get to the other side. Welcome!
Wow.
Four? Welcome! Welcome! And one more again. Welcome back! I'm Bliss.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jamie. We're watching Breaking Bad.
Season 3.
Episode 4.
I feel like I'm gonna hate the way that the sweatshirt keeps riding up my neck.
Okay.
Like in the back, it's like I get done and it's like all curled up and like under my hair. Doesn't matter. I'm sitting next to Bliss. Everyone's like, Bliss is so hot.
That is not how that goes.
Oh my god, Bliss is so hot.
What is this?
Have we tried it?
I mean, I smoke pot a lot sometimes.
A lot sometimes.
We get a little more volume.
That stuff's really addictive.
Not really. It's just a media thing.
volume. Sorry.
That's what I heard.
Taco in my mouth.
So like,
It's awesome.
Is it? Is it?
Come on, Jesse.
Excellent. Interesting.
Holy smokes.
Be quick about that. Wow. Really?
Have a nice day.
This is Bozo the clown.
Oh, so now they know. That she knows.
Told me to suit myself. I'll suit myself to his face.
I'll suit myself to his face.
Obviously.
So we're having a hard time with words.
oh,
Walter White to see Ted Beneke.
I'm sorry, Mr. Beneke's on a conference call.
Okay. I will.
He's just the worst kind of person. No social laws like can confine him.
Uncomfortable. Oh. Ooh. Oh no.
There we go. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Beneke's not available.
Come on.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you standing right there in your office. Like, come on.
Hey, Walter, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Oh, yes, you are. So open the door. You're damn right you are. You're right in the middle.
This is
Just open the door. Let's talk about
Call
it.
911.
Open the door, Ted. Right now.
Oh, good. You do it. You stop dragging that ball.
I'm talking with Ted.
Oh my god.
What lunacy is happening here? The security.
You open it.
You really could not be stupid.
Talk
everybody knows you slept with Ted now.
All right, come on.
Embarrassing things can you do?
Clearly, there's room for one more.
No.
Just handle it, you know? Just freaking handle it.
He's got the child locks on the door.
You know, Walter, sometimes it doesn't hurt to have someone watching your back.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a 38-year-old man in the front row.
Not like a child.
And frankly, I'm concerned.
No.
I feel like the positioning on the couch is
If he tries to come onto her,
no.
you sick?
Yeah.
Are you
You should do this at your desk.
Do you think maybe I should call Skylar?
Your wife?
Skylar?
Oh my gosh.
He's literally.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not.
You just want to feel like you can still be on top.
Well, hey! Walt, what's wrong with you?
Fire his ass. Fire him.
How egotistical
He's
can a
like-
person be? He's
He's
off
missing a
his
cog in the
rocker. Also, you're ugly.
wheel. She's a very beautiful
She's
woman.
like very
She is
pretty
not
and
you.
obviously younger than you. Why do you think she wants any of your gross man
Her
thigh?
asking if she can call your wife is not code for lean in and try and grope me.
Whisper in my ear, but really kiss me.
Your gross
No.
little butthole lips. Like gathered.
They're gathered. They're cinched.
Good. How does it feel, you moron?
Stop ruining those kids' lives.
That makes me mad. You're so dumb.
Perhaps because you were a teacher.
I mean, I tried to come on to my principal so many times and it didn't work.
What do you think? It's good, right?
What the hell is this? I am not going to lend my name to an inferior product. I mean, look at the diameters.
No, that's not
What did
right.
you use for reduction? Now, this is very shoddy work, man. I'm actually embarrassed for you.
What? No way. I gave out samples and everyone said it was the bomb.
And who are they, I wonder? A bunch of meth heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should know, right?
Yeah, well, sorry. I can't have it.
Fine,
Who saw
ask
that?
Rob. You know what? I'll contact the guy myself.
Oh, yeah, well, good luck, because my
There
guy
goes
is a
the stuff.
pro, and he doesn't deal with junkies. Hey, you know what? Eat me.
Hey!
Good.
You got this stuff from some guy at Gasparza's who was wearing tan pants and who you're 80% sure had a mustache.
Oh. I think he's gonna pop a blind festival.
So,
Oh, man. I'm losing it. Wait. Wait. It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
It isn't in me.
if you're not sufficiently stimulated by this investigation, do us both a favor and ask for transfer.
What is up with you, Nate? Do you need to talk to someone or what?
Yep.
Talk to someone.
He's just being a good friend.
Talk to who?
A therapist.
Just worried about you. That's all.
Appreciate that,
That's nice.
bro. Now take your hand off my shoulder.
Why can't men talk about their feelings?
I don't know.
We're not even asking to talk about feelings. We're literally just asking for some cognition that something's off. You don't have to get all mushy gushy about it. Just say, yeah, I'm not myself.
Right, I'm feeling things.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Will Gus work with Jesse? Or will Saul lie and say that it's Walt?
I like this bald guy.
Mike?
Yeah,
Hey, Mike.
He's very objective.
yeah.
He's just doing his job. He's just clocking in, clocking out.
He's no fuss.
Unbothered.
Yeah.
For now, I'm simply interested in time frame. He will live for the foreseeable future, yes.
Foreseeable, couple years at least, barring acts of God and men with axes. Oh.
Interesting. Level-headed.
Yeah, he's very cut and dry.
Very interested in time frame. What is it? Drugs?
You're a bad liar, Kara. No wrong. Not the worst I've ever seen. Once had a guy try to explain the dope balloon up his butt. A bad typhoon still. You're not a very good liar.
Come on. David. Come on. Come on.
That's not gonna help, Hank.
You drove an RV. Camera. Camera.
Yeah.
Camera.
Please tell me that camera works.
This is only half. That's right. It's your half.
Oh.
What's the other half, bitch?
I mean, it was, the whole thing was crazy. I mean, poor bastard felt sorry for him.
Are they just gonna start giving Walter money?
Kidding, guys, you know.
There's no way.
Are you going to El Paso now? Tonight?
Dang.
No.
Ooh. Probably for the best.
Donald Margolis, the air traffic controller, criticized for his role in the recent air disaster in which 167 persons died, was rushed to an area hospital early this morning. Apparently the victim of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Police won't say whether or not.
All I took was just one look on a velvet star.
What the heck? Literally, why not?
They're forcing money on him?
Gus is gonna make him get back in it.
Where's that car in my life? Just a little drive-by.
That bag wasn't brown, it was the chicken place bag.
Was it?
Oh man. So Gus is gonna be a little sneak, force his hand.
That's crazy.
Well, he obviously didn't like Jesse making it without him.
Right. Does this
So-
actually trap him into doing anything, though?
It's gonna get a conversation going.
True.
Because right now he won't even talk to them and he's basically saying he's done.
I think at least it puts pressure on Jesse to be like, I'm not gonna do all this work for half.
Yeah. That's
Do
true.
something.
I don't think you get to opt out of things when you're working for a cartel. I don't think you get to be like, no, never mind. Backsies.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
I feel like these last couple episodes have been like a little sleepy for me. Like there's
Yeah,
like things
there's gonna be a
happening, but it's
pickup.
just like
I know it's building to
Yeah,
a
it's
big
building.
something, but like, is it the last episode of the season that's going to be a big
Right.
something, or do we need some more coffee?
Yeah, it could be either.
we
But
need
there's
some more
things,
coffee for sure.
like with Skylar, it's establishing now that
She has like no GAFs left. She's just
right,
Yeah.
and her position at the job now is like less than pleasant, and she's in this weird relationship
it's kind of like
with him.
it's
but-
already as bad as it's gonna get, so I'm just gonna keep doing
And
what
then
I
it's
want.
establishing Jesse trying to find his own way. It's like there is a lot of establishing happening, I think.
Honestly, if I was her, I'd be like, you know what, I am going to move in with Silver Fox. He has a nicer house.
Yeah,
And
I
a
wish
nicer face.
better lips. I do wish she would just like give up the ghost a little bit.
Right, like if Walter won't leave and you don't want to be married
You're
to him,
making
you
yourself
leave.
miserable. You're
Yeah.
making yourself miserable by living in that house, by living this
And then,
weird
like,
double life, but
Walt
not wanting to
Jr.
hurt your
still
kids.
has no freaking idea what's going on, and he thinks that he raised a bunch of money for his dad, which is really just like a money laundering thing. That
Right.
was funneled through his website that he set up. It's just
I don't know.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
And they still just like sit around and like pretend like everything is okay while Walt like plays with his cereal. It's weird.
Yeah, he's like snapped in his brain.
I know, he's
like there's a
little
void of just what's happening. You can just there's like a weird empty shell that we're seeing here.
No kidding.
Like he died inside.
He's slipping a little bit, I think, in his sharpness. But then I wonder, like, I don't know. I know it's gonna be more gratifying because it's a slow build, but I kind of want Gus to flex a little bit right now. But I know it's gonna be more gratifying when he does.
I think that
because
Gus's
it's
flex
gradual.
though is like forcing Walt and Jesse to work together because he's not gonna flex like in a way that another drug dealer is gonna flex. It's very like under the radar.
I kind of want the twins to show back up and just kind of scare the crap out of somebody or something. Like,
the side on the page.
put a head on something. I don't know.
Find a head, put it on something.
Right, like.
Yeah.
We got psycho twins running around.
Yeah.
And just drawing on the sidewalk. I need a little more. At this point, I just need a little more violence.
At this point, I feel like every character is no longer thinking in terms of we need to solve the problem. It's I need to feel better about the problem.
That's
So like you have Skylar, which I think is kind of like what I said at the beginning of the season. Is like everybody is further out to sea with their like coping mechanisms. Like they've just sort of given up on this is really sucky. And so now I'm just, like Hank even is like refusing to go to El Paso. He knows it's because he doesn't want to go there. But he's now just like, I need to vindicate myself by finding Heisenberg so that all of this can be tied up in my mind. And it's like...
Which, I mean, he's doing some decent detective work. It's not like he's out there just flailing and like hanging on to loose ends.
Potatoes.
Yeah, and I feel like every like movie that you see about a detective that goes like way too intensely towards like trying to find somebody or complete a task, they're no longer like thinking objectively because they're like, I now have a beef with this person that I've never met that I need to find.
Yeah.
And it starts causing them to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the only response you can get out of Walt at this point is provoked anger. Like there's no, everything else is really numb and just kind of mellow until he feels anger. That's like the only emotion he responds with right now.
Yeah. It's like the movie that just came out with Jared Leto, Jared Leto's the creepy guy. And
creepy guy.
The guy that plays
I know what you're talking about.
What's his name in Bohemian Rhapsody is the main detective.
Oh yeah, with Denzel Washington?
Yeah. We went and saw that in theaters and Denzel is like overtaken by the need to like crack this case and it leads him into this like obscure like place where then the criminal is basically just like messing with him because he knows that he's so far into it that like he can't think like actually like objectively. He's just trying to find and he's trying to prove text like what he already thinks, which is not. I feel like that's what Hank is like into now. Is like he's like like even like his boss is like only 29.
Right.
It's kind of like that's a lot. Like that's not. You haven't really gotten any more leads than you had a week ago. You just kind of are feeling productive, and you really haven't accomplished anything, but made a girl cry. So
as a viewer, I definitely want to watch more. It's not like it's stalled out storyline wise, but
I might need some caffeine.
Yeah, coffee.
A sugar break. Coffee, Starburst. An aspartame break.
We need some meth.
We need some meth, ladies.
Predictions for next episode?
Well, there's going to be some kind of big confrontation because he just got a bunch of money thrown at him and the
Jesse's
chicken
gonna
bag.
be mad. I could
Jesse and Walt are going to have like a...
There's going to be some kind of clash right there, either at Saul's office
This is my
or
intellectual
chicken
property.
place.
It's my recipe. I taught you.
Yeah, that's some bull crap.
Right. go get a patent for it. I think Skylar's gonna keep sleeping with her boss.
I'm feeling less sympathetic towards her because she's really not.
She's not doing anything.
Who is she actually protecting?
She's not being productive either. She feels like she's being busy and doing something to help herself or to whatever, make the situation between her and Walt
more uncomfortable.
Like abated, but it's not.
And maybe she feels stuck, but in the same way that he might have felt stuck, yet just make a choice and do something. She can just make a choice and like get out of this weird cycle that they're in where they're like,
I think work is going to get more uncomfortable for her.
Probably.
And then all of the characters will slowly become without jobs. Kate will get fired for not taking the assignment.
Oh my gosh.
She'll have to leave because of her affair.
Marie's
got fired.
gonna steal
Jesse's
more stuff
never
and
been employed.
get arrested.
They're all going to be bald and jobless.
Yep.
That's my prediction.
And all that's going to be left is Saul and Mike making money. Still going on. Everybody else is going to lose their homes and become meth addicts. That's what I predict.
Wow.
I think we're slipping off the edge.
I think we're going to see a big play from Gus this episode and some kind of interaction between Jesse and Walt that I'm sure will be super condescending and full of insults.
And more passive aggressive crap for Walt and Skylar.
Yep.
I think it'll be a few more episodes before that thing moves anywhere else.
Farewell.
All right.
See you next time. Goodbye.
Mash
Bye.
the thumbs up.
Mash it.
And the bell.
And ring it.
And give us some money on Patreon.
See you next time.
That feels gross.